You're watching Photographing the World 4 behind the scenes. If you'd like to learn more about the full tutorial, check out fstoppers.com/store. All right, so here's our final setup. We have two Dell XPS 15s. These are our favorite laptops. The monitors on these things are awesome. This is the Synology DS416 Slim. This is the most incredible external hard drive if you're traveling. I mean, look how small this thing is. And what's awesome is that both of us can connect at the exact same time. So we have Ethernet running into both of our computers. We can transfer footage and we can edit the exact same files at the exact same time using multiple computers. We've been filming lots of footage with our iPhones, so I'm forced to use iTunes, plug everything in, and the iPhone cannot be used because it requires a newer version of iTunes. Well, the problem is that iTunes is a huge program, and this place does not have internet in the rooms, and the internet in the lobby is the slowest internet ever. We're getting around 0.1 megabits per second. So I don't know what we're gonna do. We're here for like a week. So I don't think we all realize how much our computers rely on the internet. It says installing device. We just plugged in our phone, and I think Windows is trying to grab something off the internet. I'm not even sure we're gonna be able to use our computers here. This is ridiculous. While we waited for the computer to be usable, we decided to check out the spa. Oh my goodness.
It's like too hot. It might be too hot for me.
Yeah, that's really hot.
Oh no, this is not good. I don't even know how it happened. I can't get my hand through there.
Oh, this is what I'm talking about. This is like 98 degrees. This is exactly what I want. This pool has the most incredible view, not of the mountains of Patagonia, but of Patrick trying to get his phone from the crowd. It's the most beautiful view I've ever seen. Oh, yeah. All right, it's currently 45 degrees outside, so I know Patrick is not comfortable. I didn't think this could be so entertaining, but I'm having a wonderful time right now. They are going to hate us. Hey!
I don't think I have set an alarm to wake up once since the last Photographing the World, like a year ago.
Alright, so it's like morning 3, I think. Trying to get the same shot. And fingers crossed the weather's good. If the weather's bad today, then this whole thing we've been working on is kind of scrapped.
I choose to allow my body to decide when it wakes up. So I don't appreciate forcing myself to wake up at odd hours. It's not natural.
I would disagree.
So now we're talking about how we're going to show a failure and make it look awesome. How do you fail in an awesome way?
So as you can see, we're back to taking time lapses. I've never shot the GH5, I don't believe, in extreme weather, so I wouldn't say this is super extreme, but it's definitely rainy. So I'm hoping that this camera is weather sealed. When you're out here and you're freezing and you've driven and gotten up early, you might as well shoot something. So that's kind of the game plan.
All right, so what's going on out there?
We have a new element, the wind. It's blowing like 50 miles an hour where I want to shoot. And I have no idea what I'm going to do. I don't even know if my tripod's going to stay upright anywhere. It might just blow over. What's up, everybody? Once again, we're at Laguna Amarga. It's super windy. It's blowing like 35, 40 miles an hour. It was worse a little while ago. We got here and there were wind gusts and the van's like good. So I'm thinking, all right, we'll see how the wind direction is. And it turns out the wind direction is exactly blowing right on the area that I wanted to shoot.
The camera blew over. This is the GH5S and the Voigtlander lens. Although the casing of the camera broke a little bit, I'm happy to say that everything was 100% functional. Lens looks good. I can't believe that got blown over. I know it's windy out here, but I mean, this tripod is pretty wide. At this point, we felt like things couldn't get any worse. We're not allowed to fly this inside the park, but today we're going to shoot outside the park. And I'm gonna be cowboying it.
You heard it here first, cowboying it. We're gonna fly over the water first thing. What could go wrong?
We're currently experiencing technical difficulties. Please tune back in later to see Lee Morris' first flight of the DJI Mavic Air.
Oh, they got it up and running.
Gimbal motor overloaded.
Of course.
So I think the gimbal's broken. At this point, I mean, it should resist me pushing on it, but we don't have any control.
The button on the controller doesn't actually do anything to affect
This is brand new.
Oh, you're moving it.
This is the first time we've opened this.
Okay.
So good thing we brought the Mavic Pro as well.
What's funny is we've heard that you're not supposed to touch the salt or disturb it at all, which is understandable. But now I'm watching salt, like chunks are flying all over the place, like this whole beautiful thing that I was describing that's this like crystal looking ice sheet of salt, it's gone. Like this wind has just destroyed more than humans could do in a month.
So even though the conditions weren't perfect, Elia kept shooting and we kept filming.
That looks awesome. There's salt all over the tripod.
All right, so this is the salt. I don't know if this is gonna be good, but let's go for it. It's not like table salt. It's not like, it's kind of gross.
Yellow salt. Is it?
Oh no, oh no.
Is that like yellow snow?
Yeah, is that what I ate? Damn it.
All right, that actually went better than expected. It was incredibly windy out there, so we had to change the way we filmed a little bit today. I actually filmed Elia's entire interview handheld, and I kind of like the way it looks. I was just kind of able to get some motion during the interview. When he pointed at stuff, I was able to show it, you know, right in the middle. So it's a much more casual feel than what we normally do, but I like it just because it's different than what we normally do. And the lighting was pretty decent. We had just a few ugly clouds over the top of the mountains that kind of wrecked it, and then of course the wind wrecked the reflection in the pool. But I feel like if we don't get a chance to come back here, we have enough.
Because even right now, I'm starting to see a little bit of light on those mountains. So my hope is that with a combination of different exposures over time, I can bring some of the light on the tips of those mountains back in, and maybe there was a time when the clouds had a little bit of color. I'm still not really happy with these conditions, especially seeing it perfectly reflected yesterday at sunset. I see the potential of this location, but I'm just not sure how many days or how many mornings we can invest in a shot like this.
There are laws here about flying drones inside the national park. So in the last location, although I couldn't get my drone to work, Naomi flew hers because we were outside of the park. But now we're inside of the park, and of course this looks way more awesome, and we're not allowed to fly the drone. Unsurprisingly, the wind was too strong to put the drone up anyway. This tripod actually just fell over as well, and I caught it. So I'm glad I didn't break two cameras today.
Look at that occlusion. Look at that. That occlusion fits perfect. It's like, boom. He doesn't even need braces.
Did you know that if Patrick hadn't have met me, he would be a dentist right now? He was going to dental school when I met him. You're welcome, Patrick.
I'd be pulling these suckers out just like...
So we are now entering into an area where there are pumas everywhere.
This is what the Puma looks like. Look at that thing. It's a big ass cat. Oh my God, look at that thing.
If you encounter a puma, remain calm, stay away, do not run, and move back slowly, looking into its eyes. That's like the opposite of every type of advice I've ever gotten about a wild animal. Like, never look at it in its eyes. So, I'm walking around this lake, and now I'm kind of freaked out about the pumas. Like, I'm excited to see a puma, but then at the same time, like, this looks like a puma home right around here, and there's these like rocks. I'm keeping my eye out for flamingos and pumas. On our next hike, it wasn't the pumas we had to watch out for, it was the wind.
This is the strongest wind I've ever felt!
It's a little windy! Rocking me right in the neck!
Luckily, after a few minutes, the wind started to die down and we really started to enjoy this hike.
Which this hike's been incredible, but I've been told that just over this cliff is the final destination. I don't know if I truly believe that, but let's see.
All right, we made it to the end of the trail, as you can see by the sign here. Conti lied to us, said it would be 10 minutes, and it was an hour and a half. So she's gonna get it. But what an amazing hike, absolutely amazing.
Here's the behind the scenes of the behind the scenes. This was Lee filming,
The end of the trail.
and now he's watching it back. And soon he'll be editing it in Premiere, and it will then be on YouTube.
Don't give away all the secrets.
It's like Inception, man.
So at the last stop, we ran into a couple that recognized us and watches Fstoppers and stuff. And they started telling us that they were on a trail yesterday and a puma runs in front of them and grabs a rabbit and starts eating it right in front of them. So these puma rumors are true. And then on the way back to our hotel, we ran into a puma tracker, and he had actually spotted a puma.
There is a tall grass in the valley.
See the rock line? Yeah. One more.
So I can see him here on mine.
We got to see a puma!
Stay tuned for next week's episode when we film the most beautiful lesson of this entire tutorial. To learn more about photographing the World 4, head over to fstoppers.com/store.